Have you ever dreamed of making sales as easy as snapping puzzle pieces together? Well, dream on. Back in the real world, sales are so tricky and there's never enough time. Hey folks, I'm Alan Jimenez, real estate broker and marketing professional since 2005. Yep, almost 20 years. Time went by so fast. Just like you, I've been in the trenches of sales. So what I'm about to tell you are 5 tips and tricks to make your life so much easier. So stick around to the end of this video because you're gonna love these tips. And don't go anywhere because I've got a super cool bonus secret to share at the end of this video that's going to change your entire sales game. So you ready? Let's jump right on in. So here's the deal. You're selling something awesome, but there's a hitch. Keeping up with all the calls, the emails, and follow-ups, it's like juggling flaming torches. But that's your day-to-day hustle, chaos, missed chances, and oh, that sinking feeling when a sale slips right through your fingers. Ouch, I know that hurts. Seriously, it's not just about being busy. Every time you miss a beat, it's like watching money fly out the window. Not fun, I know the pain. It's absolutely like you're racing on a treadmill because you're absolutely going nowhere really fast. But here comes the bright idea. Sales automation. Think of it as your secret weapon to turn the table. Imagine this, your phone buzzes, cha-ching, another sale, and you didn't even lift a finger. Sounds good, right? Real folks, just like you, are already making this happen. They're closing deals while kicking back with a cup of coffee. And here's the kicker, the secret sauce I promise you. Automation isn't just about making more sales. It's more about giving you back your life, your free time, more time for family, hobbies, and the things you really want to do. You didn't open a business to just work. You opened a business so that it can work on its own. True sales automation. First up, let's talk about the all-in-one communication dashboard that integrates emails, text messages, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp, even voicemails into one centralized hub of communication. Imagine everything you need all in one place. No more, where's this conversation? Where's this lead at? Where's this follow-up? Where's this follow-up? You have a communication control hub for your business right at their fingertips on your phone or desktop. Next, there's lead nurturing. Each lead is like a seed, and with the right care, they can bloom into awesome sales for many years and refer business to you. Firewire does the nurturing for you automatically through text message follow-up, through email follow-up, by voicemail drops, you name it, we have it. Have you ever missed a huge sale by just not picking up the phone? I know I have. So say goodbye to that. With Firewire, if you ever miss a call or even a text message, don't sweat it. An automatic response can be sent out automatically to respond to that lead, whatever avenue that message came from. Not only that, a follow-up task can be assigned to like your assistant or transaction coordinator, even a follow-up for yourself. So no lead is left behind. Now let's talk appointments. They're the bread and butter of sales, right? Firewire makes it such a breeze by syncing with your calendar so clients can book time with you without the back and forth. Is this available for you? It integrates right into your personal calendar, your availability. They can book online and even pay for the appointment online. It's like having your own personal assistant. Communication rules the nation, whether it's an email or SMS or even a voicemail drop. Firewire lets you reach out to the masses. So imagine this, you have a bunch of clients into the Firewire system. You want to send out a sale you have going on this Saturday, or maybe an open house or some kind of event you're going. We can just select all clients and send a huge communication blast out to them, just a few clicks. It's like being the conductor of your own sales symphony. So there you have it, folks. 5 supercharged features to take your sales from meh to marvelous. And the best part, it's all wrapped up in one neat package named Firewire. So are you ready to turbocharge your sales and claim back your life and your time? Head over to firewireads.com and let's get this party started. I got a free demo for you for staying to the end of this video. Don't let another sale slip away. Firewire's got your back. I'll see you on the other side. Like and subscribe and learn how to make money online at firewireads.com. Hey guys, today you're going to learn how to make a 30-day email campaign fully automated with chat. So the first thing we're going to start off is with the prompt black for all my notes. So let's go over to chat. I'm going to copy my prompt right here. If you want this prompt, just message me and I'll send it to you. No biggie. Back over here, copy this. Then I'm going to make write me, see it states write me whatever. 30-day writer style, Alex Hormozi. That's because he's very direct. Writing tone, friendly and personal. Writing perspective. What perspective is the writer coming from? In this case, we're going to be a small business expert area. Use personal stories and anecdotes. So inside the emails that he's going to create, he's going to add a little story he's going to make a fictional story about whatever we're going to be talking. The audience is going to be 7 to 37, 35 to 45. Gender is for entrepreneurs and own a small business. They are not know most businesses in business for less than call to action is what do you want them to do? When they get the email, what do you want them to do? So in this case, what we're going to do for a small, remove any double quotes. A lot of times when ChatGPT, they'll put double quotes in there. Do not use the writer style name. So sometimes you put Alex Hormozi, he'll put his name in there. I don't know why. Use emojis where appropriate so it can make it look a little bit more personal. And then hook the reader in the first two sentences with curiosity tag. What that means by that is we want to drive curiosity. Okay, and then we're also going to do a couple of more things here. Subject. Because we have certain features, FireWireAds.com, then I'm going to go over to my feature list right here. And these are the things that we're going to be, these are things that make us different. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to come back over to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, these are the conversations per email. Use it in a way that teaches the small business the advantages to generate more. Oh, stop generating. Not going to come back up. Whenever it's doing that and you hit the return, just go up here to edit. No reason to do that. You're going to hit shift down. Oh, did it again. Boing, boing. So we're going to paste that. Here goes there right there. These are the topics of conversation. We're going to go here. And as you can see, it's taking all the benefits and features that we have in our system and creating an email about it. We're really a description. And then for each one of these, we're going to create an email on its own. When we go through it and then see which ones are good and which ones need to be redone. Okay, so I did a really good job, but not the best. And I think the reason why, because I had realtor in here, real estate, and we need to put 30 for revolving or service. Because it thought real estate, See 10 real estate leads, buyers, 10 new, okay? And because it's thinking real estate, realtor offer training, irresistible real estate, because these are small business. A lot of my clients are real. Copy that again. Here, copy that. Go back to ChatGPT, go up here. I'm going to say, where is it? Edit, right here, edit. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take this. So now that it created subject or the subject and the email description, let's ask ChatGPT to write the actual email with, I'm going to say less than, all right, so that didn't work. So we're going to stop generating. And what I'm going to do is just come up here. So I don't want to lose this. I want to take this stuff. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go over to a Google Doc. So just copy in Docs and I'm going to create it. I'm going to go to the first tab right here, Control V that. And then I'm going to select both of it. I want to reset this text color reset. I want to just come up here like this based to look at what's happening here. Okay, so now email description, and then we're going to create the email themselves here. So I'm going to come over here, right, shift, enter, paste that. It looks like it's writing the email. It says email is crafted in a friendly, personal tone, alluding to the writer's experience and addressing the benefits of the all-in-one communication dashboard, which was the first email. Jumpstart, no, actually here, right, communication dash. Now we can do the same thing here. Let's go and do it again. I'm going to say this, write another down here, A2. There you go. It's writing in that same style, positive voice. Not bad, not bad. And let's take a look. Always look at the result. So I really like what it says. Shine online and off. Hey again, fellow Houston Trailblazer. Recall that frustrating moment when you Googled a business, eager to know more, and crickets, no website, no reviews, nothing. It's like they vanished. And so it's touching on a problem, and it's called a PAS, problem, agitate, and solution type of format, PAS. This is good. I like that. And so we're going to dive deeper. I promise by the end of this. So we need to put a call to action in here, which will be, let's make an appointment. It forgot to do that. So we need to come back up here and come up here, make sure and add our call. Okay. So it did a good job of writing the email, but careful. It put call to action here. We don't want that pull to call to action. That's a terminology we use in marketing. Take that out. And then it did not put a link to your calendar link. So make sure to add the calendar link here. Always remember this ChatGPT is not perfect. So look at the stuff. Make sure that you add a signature to it that has a phone number and all that good stuff. But we do that automated through our system. Yeah, this is just copy this. So you would just, so in this case, this looks good. Go here. We would come back over here. We would go the actual email and just paste that there. And we would just like that. I know it looks funny, but it's right here. Don't worry. It's all in there. Oh, actually it did it. Hold on. Nope, it did not. Oh, no. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So then you just come over to, if it does that, go over to Notepad. Sometimes it'll do that. And just go over here and paste like that. So it's one without any kind of formatting. A, C. Then we just come over here again. No, it didn't. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. We got a little formatting here. There we go. There. So what I went to is I went into the cell right here, and then I pasted in there. Oh, yeah, we got it now. And you would do the same thing here. So that's all in there. And we would go back to that same ChatGPT here. And let's go and look at that first and right here. We have to do a call to action here, but I'll go ahead and copy it, this situation, and then we'll come over to, and we're going to go over to the first and paste it inside this cell here. There it is. And you can see, stay within that little thing, that little cell. here. There goes those two. It just made it a little bit, so we could just go here. So yeah, you would just go one by one by one, and then after that, we're gonna throw it into the FireWire system. We're gonna go into the FireWire system, and then that will, we're gonna show you how to put it into a workflow for it. Like I said, they'll get an email every single day. Every single day, they'll get email 1, email 2. That reminds me, go ahead and go insert one left and put day. Just 1, 2, 3, like that. Reason why we may use this, we don't want to get confused. That's 19 days. That's good enough to get started. And we're also gonna throw in some text messages in there, SMS, and we may do some voicemail drops. Stay tuned for the next video, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Now, guys, you do not have to do all this yourself. I can share this chat with you, okay? So don't worry about doing every single thing. I already have the link. I got it right here. As you can see here, I copied the link over. I can send this to you. So just send me a DM, and I can send you this link for free. So if you need it, just message me. Message in the comments below. I'll send you this over, so you don't have to do all this stuff. It's already set for you. Talk to you.
Guys, if you're struggling with your YouTube channel, you have to use vidIQ. So there's only 2 tools to make videos on YouTube. It's either going to be TubeBuddy or vidIQ, and I used both of them. TubeBuddy is okay, but it's just not up to par with vidIQ. The power behind vidIQ, the data is like updated like every single hour, and that's important in case you want to catch a trend and ride that wave. So let's start with an example of a new way that they're making videos, make it so easy. Let's go ahead and sign in real quick here. Okay, so every single day, every day, they're gonna send you ideas, video ideas that have a few things. Number one, a high demand. A lot of people are searching for whatever your channel is about. So like if I'm in affiliate marketing, drop shipping secrets, marketing secrets, whatever the case. And number 2, that there's a low supply. And number 3, that your channel's relevant. So they're not gonna show you anything about sewing or something. Has to be relevant, has to be a high demand and low supply, and it gives you a score. So let's just do this new tool that came out with vidIQ. I'm super excited about. Let me show you how it works. So here goes the daily ideas, but I already have some that are already saved. And let me see here, boom, 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 boom. I like to come over here. And then you see right here, it has this little key. It says save and generate video from idea. Click that. And it has it, just click this here, go. Okay, so now it's creating, hold on a second. So it's coming with the title, the description, the keywords, everything to put, it does every single thing for you. Even the thumbnails here for the background, you just add the text on top. And it has the video script, what to say. Doesn't stop there, folks. It does not stop there. It creates a voice over for you. So give it a second. I'm gonna show you how this works. I'm super excited because this was just released like 2 days ago. Okay, so now I finished doing the voiceover. Let's take a look. I'm so excited. Look at the thumbnails. Now let's listen to the thumbnail voiceover real quick.
Welcome to the ultimate guide on profitable dropshipping secrets. If you're looking to boost your earnings and build a successful online business, then you're in the right place.
Okay, so we're not gonna stop there. Now we're gonna take this voiceover and absolutely do nothing. Now, you know how those like, so the way the eyes work in a human is that they lose attention, their attention span. So we need a lot of images, kind of like transitioning out that have relevancy. So they're talking about marketing or drop shipping, then they need to see a UPS or something like that. They're talking about marketing, then you see like a graph. They're talking about Facebook, then see a Facebook logo. You need to have some kind of, you got to keep the attention because the attention span of the human person, it goes so quick and we need to catch it. So let's throw this into Pictory. What I want to do is we're going to go up here. We're going to go upload. We're going to upload that download, if it downloaded anyways, right here. There. Oh, actually, it's still downloading. Hold on 1 second because I don't want to down. Okay, so what you do is you come down here and you see these 3 little dots. I want you to click download and it's going to download. You see it downloading there. I'm traveling in Indonesia, so internet's super slow. So hold on, I'm going to pause this. Okay, so I finished downloading. Let's upload that son of a gun. We go to downloads right here. Point, point here and proceed. And how many speakers? Just me. Well, just that one from AI. So I'm excited. Let it do its thing real quick. It happens really quick. And what it's going to do is it's just going to transcribe it. And then it's going to say, where is the keywords that you want to focus on? They're going to have an automation that does it for you, but it's always best to look it over and highlight the words that you really want to focus, because it's only 2 minutes. So this is going to take you like, I don't know, 3 minutes or something. So hold on 1 second. Okay, so now what happens, it automatically transcribes the audio for you. What you have to do is go through it and you have to highlight. Now, you can do auto highlight like every 6 seconds or something, but it's not perfect. I kind of recommend doing the old-fashioned way, but let's give it a try. The auto highlight, this will make it super simple, but I want to say it works about, I don't know, 50% of the time, just being honest. It's just, hey, I'm being honest. That's why I like to do it manually. It's only 2 minutes of audio, so it's going to take you another 2 minutes. But let's try it out. Let's see what it does. You see how this is a perfect example. It does this one little highlight. It's not enough. So what it sometimes is doing is, I think, it's making like short scenes so it doesn't use too many background videos. We don't want that. We want a lot. So let's go in here and let's just ultimate guide. I'm looking for boost your earnings, just like that. Boost your earnings and add to highlights. We're going to some drop shipping like that and add to highlights and competition. Oh, there we go. Actually, see, it's kind of tricky there, and then well, it didn't do that. So grab a pen and paper. Let's do that. That'd be good. Add to highlights for the right products. Find the right products to sell. Add to highlights. Stuff like that. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but yeah, you get my point. Okay, so as you can see, you see all the highlighted words. What that's doing, or what it's going to do, it's going to look for background images that are relevant to the highlighted word. So for instance, it's going to look for provide quality products, successful drop shipping experience. See, it's like the main verb of what you want in that segment, that 6-second segment, because that's what we selected. So let's see what it creates. I'm super excited. All right, now, so what it's doing is downloading the videos, the background. So it did it really quick. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it started off good. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of like, you'll see, let me just show you. What we're going to do is we're going to go to scene 2, because it already did 1 just fine. And it says, what was the highlighted word? It says, you selected earning drop shipping. So our drop shipping are earning. So let's type earning. Let's see what pulls up there. And okay, looks good. Let's select that. And as you can see, it changes that scene 2. Let's go to scene 3. This is how fast it is. Scene 3, you said pen and paper. That's what we highlighted. Remember that in the highlight? We just grab that, select that. Boom. We go to scene 4. This is how fast it is, folks. Product, you select the keyword, and that's the keyword that you selected. And let's take a look here. Drop shipping product. That's a cut. And we're gonna go on and on. This is how fast it is, folks. So hold on. Okay, so what it's doing now? So what it's doing now, it's actually downloading all the background. So usually this takes me about 2.5 hours, and I've been creating videos for 15 years in Premiere. So like if you're new and you don't have any experience, you would need a couple of things. Number, Elements subscription or Storyblocks, because you have to get the background videos. It's not free. So this is a no-brainer. At this cost, you get the Storyblocks free. So you can, even if you just got the Storyblocks from Pictory, it pays for itself. So you need these backgrounds to capture the attention of people that are viewing videos nowadays. It's just the way it goes. So hope you like the video. Let's see how it is. So here goes the video. I have not done anything. I just basically use the software. You've seen me do it. So let's just click play and see how it comes.
Welcome to the ultimate guide on profitable dropshipping secrets. If you're looking to boost your earnings and build a successful online business, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to unveil some potent dropshipping hacks that will help you maximize your profits and stay ahead of the competition. So grab a pen and paper, because these secrets are worth taking note of. Secret 1, product research. It all starts with finding the right products to sell. Look for trending items that have high demand and low competition.
You get the point. We did this together. I'm super excited that you learned something. If you did, you think you can implement this in your marketing practice, and I hope you do, use the links below. Yeah, I get a cup of coffee, a couple of bucks from the link click. Pretty cool. This helps support the channel, and I could keep on creating, marketing stuff that can actually, tools that you're going to actually use, save you time, save you money, help you make money, best of all, right? So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit that like and subscribe and notification bell if you found this video valuable, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye from Indonesia. I'm in Nusa Penida, Indonesia. See you later.
Okay, so Facebook ads in 2023 are super simple. A lot of people just overthink it. They think, oh, wow, it's going to be so difficult. Yeah, it may take you 30 minutes to an hour, but the rewards are going to be great. So let's get started. First thing I want you to do is go to business.facebook.facebook. If you're on Facebook already, just business dot in front of it, just go there. You're going to come up to a screen like this. Now, if you don't have an ad account already created or a business manager, you're gonna need to do that. So you just hit the big old button right here. It says create. Ooh, what's your business name? Your name is already pre-populated in your email address. They're gonna validate it a little bit. Just make sure that you are who you are. Once you get that set up, then let's just go into one real quick that I have in it. I represent all these clients here, so let's go to here. So online B&B education clients selling courses on Airbnb. So it says right here, no ad account is associated yet because it's a brand new account. We have to associate it. So let's just go to business settings and here. This is how simple it is. This is just going. It doesn't have the ad account. So okay, add an account. Okay, add account ID. And an ad account. Okay, I went too fast on that. So instead, it was saying add an ad account if you have one previously, which I do. And that's what I should. But in this situation, we're going to go ahead and create a new ad account. So the ad account name, you just add, whatever you are, the name of that company that you're representing, just put it for that. Now, keep in mind, if you're an agency, you need to put the main agency and then we'll put all these assets underneath it. But for the most part, 99% of you're going to be your own company. So just put the name of your company here. So let's just, in this case, I'll just put the name of that company. Online Airbnb. What time zone? Time zone is going to be important. Make sure to put your time zone because in the ad, when we create ads, it's going to say, what time zone do you want it to show your ad in? So put the right time zone that you are in, okay, if that makes sense. So let's go Los Angeles, US, and in currency, of course, you're gonna get paid in dollars or whatever your currency is. There's a bunch of different ones, so who knows? You go here, my business, and this will be used to this. Okay, create this. Easy as that. This is how fast it is. It's not like rocket science, guys. So it's gonna say, all these little things that need to be done. Who has permission? So Alan Jims is one person, and that's me, and I'm gonna say manage ad account, all the bells and whistles, because I'm the only admin for this account. So I do want all the power to do what I want. You do what you want. Assign it, and then add payment information. Now it's time to put credit card information. When you run ads, you need to have a credit card. Duh. So let's take a look here. You want to put the right company. You want to load up the right country. I'm sorry. Got too much coffee in my system here. United States of America, US dollar, next. All right, let me put you on pause while I put my credit card information in here. So they actually have a PayPal feature in here. So I'm doing it automatically. Looks like it's working right there, doing its thing. And look at that, done, just like that. It's so simple, folks. God, don't think, I know a lot of people get intimidated, but we're already 70% done. Okay, so now it's asking some more business information, just so that some legal stuff's about the company. So don't get intimidated, just fill this stuff out. Okay, and that's how easy it is. So now, as you can see in the ad accounts, for this account here, online B&B, this is the one we just created. In there is another online Airbnb ad account. So you got your business manager, which is online B&B education. And then you have an ad account that is strictly for running ads on that, these assets that fall underneath it. Well, guys, I hope you learned a lot from this Facebook ad tutorial. If you'd like to learn more, check me out at Firewire Ads. Hit that like notification bell and subscribe because I promise you one thing, you will learn from this channel. So I'm going to be putting out, for the next 7 days, I'm going to be putting out a lot of free content. So hit that button, check me out at Firewire Ads, and I will send you my little Facebook hacks directly to your email. So let's make that money. I'll see you on the next one.
Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Okay.
Let me go here. Okay, a little bit of backstory about Alan. So I was born and raised in Houston by, by a single mother. Not really with, we come from humble beginnings. I'll just say it like that. And when you are raised with humble beginnings, a lot of times, a Hispanic mother has us out there working very early age. I think at the age of like 4 or 5 years old, I was already, knocking on doors. I was already closing, looking for a sale, and my sale was to take out the trash. And it wasn't until years later, maybe when I was 8, where I started actually becoming my own boss, and I was actually selling spearmint gum. So yeah, I took it upon myself. I had $1 and I would buy like 8 pieces of spearmint gum, and I would sell those for 100% profit. So I would, for 25 cents, I would give, a little pack of gum was 5 in there. So I would make $2, and that was just enough to get me some food to eat at lunch, because I really felt embarrassed using the lunch card or the food stamp card that we had to use. Everything, that was my first beginning of selling. And then it branched off into Kool-Aid and flavored Kool-Aid. So I've always been a salesman since I was just a baby. My mom just embedded sales inside of me, which is actually a big plus for me, I think. It was a huge advantage, I think, because I was never scared to approach people to sell something or sell my services or even a date. I was never be scared to, because I was so used to going up to people. By the time I got older, it was nothing to go up to a random stranger. And today it's just amazing. I can go up to nobody. I can just start talking to someone. So it's really, I want to say it's a gift, but it's not. It's a gift from my mother that put that sales inside me. I mean, that's what she did. So, fast forward, years or decades, and the .com. So I went to, quick story, a little bit about me, is that out of college, my first corporate job, or while I was in college, I went to work for Xerox Corporation in Houston off of Northwest Freeway, very close to a mall called Northwest Mall. And, I was doing well there. I actually developed my first piece of software called the Scrubber, that went in and automated cleaning data, because they were doing it manually. And so I just really created some macros and cleaned up the code a little bit to clean up the data. And so my old boss, I remember his name, let's just call him K-Man. K-Man, one day he says, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" And I remember being very ambitious. I always wanted to raise, because I was just barely making it. And I was making like $12 an hour. And I probably was being a bit pushy and rude, and they're not used to that in corporate. But, I just didn't know. I was a little bit ignorant of the corporate policies. So he's like, "Yeah, can you come by after work and just have a chat with me?" And I thought maybe he's going to change our dental plan or something. I didn't know. And it turns out I was laid off or fired. I got fired from that job. It actually was, packed up just like in the movies, got my box, put my stuff in the box, and headed to the elevator. No security or anything, but I thought it was interesting. But that was a closed door that was a blessing in disguise. So that was my first piece of software that I developed, and I ended up developing some more software, and it was just in time for the .com boom. I wrote that software did absolutely amazing. Back then, all we had to do was a lot of search engine optimization to appear on Google, on first page by, stuffing keywords, putting the description, not really doing a lot of backlinks, but just doing really search engine optimization. It wasn't until Google changed their algorithm where you have to actually have backlinks, and they're going to be looking at how long people are looking at your content, because now they track every single thing. So I wrote that software made a lot of money, and so I was doing a lot of online sales, and it was making a lot of money online, which was fantastic, like $1,000 a day. And at 24 years old, that was a lot of money. I was like, wow. But the .com, it didn't last long. I think it lasted for about 4 years, and you can see the sales start to decline like crazy, and it busted. Ended up getting a store, and then that still busted because I didn't know a lot about business and branding and marketing. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. I ended up going bankrupt for that company. I had to bankrupt because I didn't know about business. So I tell you, I had a lot of failures and hardships, a lot of success, and a lot of reaching the top and then getting knocked down and getting back up and getting success and getting knocked down. So it takes a special type of person to become an entrepreneur, because you have to be ready to fall down and just keep dusting yourself off and keep dusting yourself off. Then the real estate, that's when I decided, I was like, where can I get into a business that makes this amount of money, $1,000 a day or at least $15,000 a month. And that's how my friend Gabriel told me about real estate. And that's how I got into real estate. And I didn't know anything about it. I didn't have the right connections. I knew a lot of people because I talk a lot, but I didn't have any kind of brand. In fact, the brand that I had with the rim shop didn't do well at all. Like I said, I made a lot of money, but I didn't know how to treat it like a business. So that's how I got into that. And, of course, marketing follows all of this stuff. From the auto business to the real estate, it all falls in that marketing. It all falls under the umbrella of marketing. And so I'm going to be teaching you in this video, we're going to be talking about the foundations of marketing, where it's going in 2023 and into 2024. So marketing, what is it? Just imagine you just invent something. Maybe this is pretending like it's a sneaker, super cool sneaker that you design, and it's awesome. And everybody's gonna love this sneaker, or high heel for the ladies, but you just made it. And it does not mean that, people are gonna magically appear at your doorstep and just like, yeah, I wanna buy those sneakers. I buy those sneakers, And this is like where the marketing comes in. But in 2023, we have to be really careful because we don't want to be spammy, but we also want to sell. At the end of the day, we want to sell our services or our product. That, at the end of the day, that's the goal. Of course, we want a great business. We want brand loyalty, we want great customers. But at the end of the day, it comes down to someone pulling out their credit card and buying your product or services. So we're going to talk about that. Let's move into that. Okay. So the basics of marketing. You need to know really 6 things, but I really recommend just 5. Selling is just obvious, but understanding your audience is what we're going to be talking about, who your avatar is. We're going to be talking about branding. And it's not really what you think in branding. Like a lot of people are like, I'm not a brand, I'm a person. I'm like, okay, come on, bro. Hey, we're all a brand in some way. And we're going to be talking about that a little bit in depth. And then we're going to talk about promotion. And promotion is advertising. This is the horn that, we are doing this. But we're also going to be giving value. This is what we're talking. We're going to be doing this in today's terms in 2023 and going into 2024. Then, of course, we're going to be talking about engaging with your customers. And this is awesome because in this day and age, you can easily engage with customers, but people refuse to do so because it takes a lot of time. But when you're first getting started, these relationships are going to build and grow and snowball. And we're going to be talking about that in building a relationship in number 6. And of course, number 5 is selling. Of course, we got to get people to support our business and pull out that credit card and actually buy something. So we're going to be talking, this is the basics of marketing. Now, let's talk about knowing your audience. Let me just get some water real quick. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me too. I hope you guys, if you have a comment, let me know. I'm going to see here. Let's see here. Okay. Looks like it is. Hey, Austin, I see you online there, brother. Let me just take this thing off. Hold on one second. It's kind of cool. Looks like it is. Hey, Austin, I see you online there. Okay, so understanding your audience. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see here. Let's just take a look here. You don't need to see my handsome face. So understanding your audience. Okay, before you tell your sneaker story or whatever. Maybe you're a plumber, maybe you're an electrician, but who is your audience? Who is the people that you want to serve, or who are the people that you want to attract? This is super important. So you really need to take some time to decide, who do you want to attract? So here's some things to think about when you're coming up with a customer avatar. An avatar is like an imaginary person that you can put a name to, actually, both for a female or male, whatever you want. But you can use these examples, but don't stop there. Don't limit. And I'm not talking about, I don't know, not being mean or anything, but we're going to be looking at the age of people. So for instance, I'm a realtor. I don't want to sell. Well, nobody's buying real estate at 16 years old or 17 or 18. Usually it's around 27 to 40 years old are my clients. So that's the type of person that I would be going for. Now, gender, most of the time I connect with women. So I would run my ads to just show women if that was legal, but we cannot do that. But let's just say that the people that are buying, okay? And so how about race? What if you're selling tacos? Then you would have a race of an Hispanic or Latin culture. And then what if you have beliefs? Well, if they are Latin culture, most of them are Catholic. And what do they do with their leisure time? What are they doing with their free time? You're gonna understand why this is important once we go into. Remember, this course is 30 days long. So you're gonna understand that when we start getting into demographics and coming up with your social media demographics campaign, this is where it's going to come into effect. You might thinking, why would I need to know his leisure and beliefs? Because all this stuff, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Google, they all track all this information. So the more we know that we defined the audience, the more we define that audience, we can pinpoint him down. And remember, as this saying here, riches are in the niches. We got to niche down. Because if you try to speak to everyone, you end up speaking to no one. So do not try to make everyone happy. It's impossible. It is impossible when you're doing branding and marketing. In fact, you could take this in the words of, I'm not saying I'm a believer or non-believer in Donald Trump, but Donald Trump pisses a lot of people off, and there really isn't any bad publicity. There really isn't. As long as you get people talking, bad or good, you get business. I promise you on that. Of course, we want them talking good, but bad or good is we got our name out there. So, anyways. Going to, we said age, gender, race, beliefs, leisure, food. What are they eating? What are the restaurants they're going to? Where are they going to eat at? Their job types. Are they blue collar type? Are they like plumbers? Are they more working at their hands? Are they, a white collar? Are they in corporate? Oh, how about their political stance? Are they Democrats? Are they Republicans? Are they whatever the other one, the green one, I forgot. How about the religion? Catholic, Christian, Jewish? It's interesting, but because I look Indian, although I am Hispanic, I get a lot of Middle Eastern clients because they think I'm Middle Eastern. So, if I know that Middle Easterns like doing business with me, then I can kind of start advertising to people that go to our maybe, what do you call that, mosque? Or, that's their temple. Maybe the people that have checked into temple, I can do that. And that's just one way of using these type of demographics for your benefit. Remember, there's no 100% in advertising. There is no do this and you get rich. All the thing we can do in marketing is try things out, look at the numbers, look at the analytics, and then try to improve on those numbers. And it will never, ever stop. Just like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Nike, they keep on tweaking it and changing things and keep on improving the numbers. Sometimes it goes down and sometimes it goes up. And then, of course, the last thing on the list is when you design your customer avatar, the person that you want to talk to, the last one, which is one of the most important, is what are the problems they're having and what is the solution that you can provide based on what you are selling. So, I mean, let's just say, for instance, you're trying to talk to people that, of course, you're selling a sneaker in this case. So people that had their maybe shoes too tight or something. Maybe you sell a loosened shoe. There are some shoelaces or a Velcro or something. These are solutions that you can provide. So branding is so funny because a lot of times a lot of people thinking that branding is just, oh, I got to change my brand. I got a new brand. And they push it way too far. But it's not that. And it's not about, spamming people about what you're doing. But it's actually living your brand out. It's actually, showing that's why it's so important to do what you really love in life. Because if you love it, then it's not really work. So we can show behind the scenes, what are we doing as a plumber, or what are we doing as an electrician? Maybe you're a hairstylist. Maybe you go and show, you buying extensions, and then you can teach about different types of hair, and or if you're a plumber, you could say different types of tools you use and little situations that you get into, because people really enjoy that authentic feel. Of like, this guy is really doing his job, and this is a little bit of backstory on him. And a lot of times, branding, like I just wrote that, this is about giving your business a unique identity. A lot of times, if we don't create a narrative, then people will create a narrative for us. So it's very important for us to create a narrative. So I really recommend you go into a coffee shop, define your narrative of what you want your audience to communicate and to receive. So they're going to receive and kind of interpret what you're saying. Okay. Let me take a look here. Oh, good. I'm just looking looking at the comments. So yeah, it's very important that you come up with a narrative. So go to a coffee shop, spend a couple of maybe 2 hours there, put some relaxing earphones music on, and just come up with a narrative that you want your audience to start perceiving in you. And so it really bothers me sometimes, being a realtor, real estate broker, is that when I see realtors and they have their boobs out, or the man is partying all the time, and you need to really be sending out a professional tone, because people have to trust you. And that just goes for my real estate. But what if you're promoting clubs? And then that's fine. You want to be seen out there. You want to be showing, that you're having a great time in the clubs. Or if you're selling dresses or maybe you're selling plastic surgery, then that's fine. You can show that kind of stuff. But if you define your narrative, if you define what you want people to perceive, then you can start communicating and living that brand out, because you're creating an identity, but you have to live that identity. It's not enough nowadays that you say it, but it's also important that you live it. So, take that to heart. So some branding facts: give value. Above all else, if you get one thing from this video, I want you to give value and give without expecting anything in return. And we're going to go into the psychology of giving in another video, but trust me, we're going to build on that, because that's going to be one of the main theories of these branding videos that we're going to be going through the next 45 days or 30 days. You're going to become the go-to expert in whatever field you are. By the time you finish this 30 days, you follow the course that we've been giving you, you're going to become the expert, the go-to person. When people have a question about the field that you're in, they're going to be coming to you. When they have a referral and they need to refer somebody, they're going to be sending it to you. I guarantee it. You will make money on this. There are only 2 spaces. Here goes another fact that I want you to get from this video. I'm going to get this right here. I'm sorry, because I'm getting a little bit of glare. Okay. And I keep on going to the side. Maybe I need this camera's a little bit weird. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there are only two spaces. This is a fact for any kind of brand or service, a product or a service. There's only two spaces. So whenever you think soda, you think Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Whenever you think tennis shoes, you think Nike or Adidas. Whenever you think air conditioners, you think Lennox or that other one, the Train. Because there's only two different spots available. And why? Is because subliminal advertising and things that you keep up that you've been hypnotized by them. And this is the same thing that we're going to do to our sphere of influence. And we're going to talk about sphere influence, aka SOY, and how to hypnotize them, not for them to buy our services or products, but for them to refer business to us. That is the key. Everybody knows about 200 to 244 people. Every single one of us knows that many people that we run into on a monthly basis. Teachers, students, electricians, friends of friends. We need to hypnotize their training. We need to have them refer business to us, because if we can get those people, they are at walking, talking, advertising TVs with legs. But we have to start getting them to talk about us. We have to become that first or second spot in their brain whenever they think about your product or service. And I hope that you guys, I hope I'm not talking too loud. Let me check on this again. Hold on. I really wish I was trying to go to, boop. Let's take a look, make sure, I hope this is right. I don't know if you guys know this, but I sit on the board of Houston Heights Online Chamber of Commerce, so I'm going live there too. Let's take a look here. Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh man, it is a difficult one. I tell you what, it's still learning. I'll give you that. Anyways, promotion and advertising. This is the act of getting the word out. You could do this by making like a cool video, cool picture, even a cool status, just to get your word out. So there's a couple of things that there's two types of advertising, okay? One is going to be organic, which is free, and the other one is going to be paid advertising, okay? These are two different ones. Then you really need to do both at the beginning. But in each case, you need to be answering a problem or giving some value. Let me turn this on. These lights are super hot. You want to actually engage with potential customers. By engaging, I want you to answer the questions that they have. Any type of question, even any kind of small little comment, you need to keep that engagement up. Now, you don't want to be sending out spam at all, especially like in groups, because people will ban you, okay? We get all types of spam in the Houston Heights, and I ban them. And we're going to be going through some of the advertising things that they've done just so you can see examples. And of course, you want to help people solve problems. See how you can be helpful. Because once again, when you give without expecting, people have a mindset of reciprocity. Reciprocity? Did I say that right? They want to help you in return. Maybe that's referring business or actually buying your product or services. Now, engaging a other, it's not just about like telling your story, but also listening to what others have to say. It's about listening to their problems, seeing how you can actually solve them, engage with them, be sympathetic. It doesn't have to be hit and quit. And do not use copy and paste. And if they're talking about feedback about your product or service or how they interpret you, that's golden. In fact, we want that engagement. Ask them, hey, how do you feel about me doing these types of posts? What types of posts would you like to see? If you're a hairstylist and your customers come in, ask them. Try to give as much feedback in a non-spammy way as possible. You may just be talking and have a nice conversation. Hey girl, how you doing? Come sit down in my new chair. And by the way, what did you think about the new color we painted in? How do you think about the counters? What kind of products would you like to see here? What's important to you? Try to get that information out because that's golden. You know, it really is. And you got to listen to them and make changes. Do not be critical. And if somebody says negative things, you always want to be positive. Never respond in a negative tone. Be like, oh, thank you. I did not know that. I will fix that for next time. You know, that's just, you don't want to object in any kind of customer way. We are here to serve. And then when you're small business owners, reviews are very important. So you have an objection, you want to be able to, you know what, sir? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Let me get right on that. Yeah, that's for sure. We just went promotion. We went engaging. Oh, here goes another little tip for you guys that are just getting started. So some engaging tips. Let's say, for instance, you are selling houses like I do. What you want to do is you want to go over to Twitter. You want to go over to Reddit. You want to go to Facebook. You want to go to Instagram. Look for some hashtags that may be like something that you can something that you can help with. So like if somebody says moving to Houston, you know, hashtag move to Houston, then you want to search that. If you're a plumber, you may say hashtag plumbing leak. I don't know, sink or something. If you're a hairdresser, you may say, you know, hair extensions or new hair or something like that. Or maybe, you know, you got to think outside the box. Use some hashtags to search those platforms. Look at what people are saying. Look for an opportunity for you to actually engage and give some value. Now, we're going to be talking about creating a blog post based around those issues and sending them over to the blog and then having a call to action, which is only one thing to do is make an appointment or get more information or contact you or sign up for a newsletter so that we can make a relationship. And we're going to be talking about that later on so that we could sell them for in the future and continue with a nice relationship, bringing them along a journey. Oh, by the way, once you get some traction on this, you can outsource this. So don't get overwhelmed. Once you have some money in your pocket, you can just outsource to someone, maybe paying the minimum wage just to go and do that, and you know, look for hashtags and comment and try to get them over to the blog. And I need some water, but I'm going to force myself through this. Now, this is really going to be the most important. This is what's going to keep you in business for years and years to come and have your business actually sellable. Not only sellable, but scalable. You'll be able to scale once you start developing relationships. So that's what good marketing does. That's what branding is. It's the foundation, the essence of what you are offering, your products and services. So, you know, when people buy your stuff, I promise you this, they will keep coming by and keep giving you money, not because your sneaker or your plumbing is the best, but because you keep popping up in their mindset and you are giving great service as well. So you're doing both. You're in their face with subliminal advertising. You're giving value. They're going to continue to give you business. The number one thing I love about that, relationships, word of mouth is so powerful. Once you get the buzz going. And for upset customers, you're going to have some. That's no problem. But once again, you do not object. Once you make an objection, that starts an argument. That's opposing. You are opposing. Do not object. You make sure, oh, sir, thank you, or ma'am, thank you so much for bringing that attention. I'm going to fix that right away. I'm glad you brought that up to me. I did not notice that. You know, whatever you got to do, you agree, apologize, move on. I've had so many people in reviews that if they come up, they'll change it. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? Because they were expecting me to contradict them or to oppose them. And I didn't. I was like, you know what, sir? So sorry about that. I'm going to fix that. One time I had a person complain on me because I didn't answer the phone quick enough. Yeah, that's a true story, man. And the last one is going to be, we're going to be using automation powers. Automating to a lot of things will be automated using artificial intelligence. This is what we teach here at Firewire Ads, is by taking your company and automating some of the processes to alleviate a lot of different jobs. like just creating blog posts, doing your content calendar, doing your reputation management, doing your newsletters, responding with chatbots. All this stuff is a part of using AI that we have at FireWireAds.com by helping small businesses like yourself. In summary, we have a few things that I love to point out. Number one, we have to understand your audience. These is the customer avatar. These are the people that you want to serve and that want to find you. Just because you have the best product or service does not people don't know you. And the number one rule why people fail is because of anonymity. You're anonymous. Nobody knows your services. Number two is branding. And branding is not what you think it is. Branding is by giving value, by living your dream, by living out your services and showing them that you are authentic. Not fake, not really fake it to make it, even though you can. But you have to have heart enough to keep on pushing, because I promise you it's not going to be easy at the beginning. And then the third one is promotion, aka advertising. We have to use paid ads and we have to use organic. These two things go together. Organic is going to be the long evergreen content that we're going to be creating on our blog post. But that paid has, no matter what, this organic is only going to reach hundreds, but the paid is going to reach thousands. And we need both of them to survive. And then 4 is engaging with those customers by getting some feedback, looking at people responding to our posts, making sure that we're engaging with them and creating, that's number 5, a relationship. Don't copy and paste. Make sure that you either do it yourself or you hire someone that is educated in what you do, or you train them about what to say. This is very important. It's a small business. Marketing is a mix of telling your story, but understanding the audience, promotions. So it's a lot being a small business owner, It really is, but it's worth it. You can really do it. And this is how I was able to, I'm retired, semi-retired at 40 years old. I'm 40 plus now, not that I want to say it, but yeah, this is how I was able to do that. And now I'm teaching people about the power of using, artificial intelligence, automation, and these big levers so they can scale and make their business scalable. It's super important. So I hope you guys learned a lot in this video. I really appreciate, if you did, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Alan at FireWireAds.com. I'm the CEO, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. All right, guys, today we're going to be working on is creating a sales funnel. Remember, a sales funnel is simply a one task. It only has one job to do, is to collect information, sell something. That's really about it. One of those two, either buy or get their information so they can buy later. So let's get this started. I'm not playing around. Okay, so let's go over here. First thing you're going to do is you got to go over to whatever is hosting your domain, or whoever. So in my situation, I'm using SiteGround. I've been using SiteGround for years. So let me pause this, my login real quick. All right, we're logged in here. We're gonna go over to FireWire Ads. I am doing some real estate marketing for realtors. So we're gonna do a subdomain, realtor.firewireads.com. So all we gotta do is go to domain, subdomains, just type in realtor. See, it already has .firewire ads to create a new subdomain right there. Easy breezy, create that. That's pretty much it. Then you have to come over here to DNS Zone Editor. Hold on one second. All right, now what we're gonna do is go into Go High Level System. Go High Level System is a CRM that I use for sales, real estate, every single thing. I'm an agency builder, so let's log in real quick. Hold on one second. It's already got, it auto logs you in if you're already, logged in there. So hold on one second. It's a new company here and it shows you the analytics. Look at that. Already went up 144 in Google Analytics. That's amazing. SEO is just crazy. Anyways, we're gonna get over to okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to funnels. Now that we're logged into the system, this is how easy it is. We already have one already, firewireads.com. Let's just go here, click these little buttons right here and click clone, and just say, instead of that, just name it appropriate. Just type in realtor.firewireads.com. What location, in case you're an agency, you can have multiple locations. Hold on one second. All right, so as you can see, it's already built right here. You see it's realtor.firewireads.com. This is a funnel. Now we got to connect that domain. So let's go over to settings. Let's go over here, let's go over to domains. This is how easy it is. Let's go add. What's the name of the domain? This is realtor.firewireads.com. Click continue. Setting up your domain, easy breezy. Retrieving DNS records. It's going to ask you for some settings you got to do in. CNAME, you got to add this record flash funnel. Copy this. Then you go over back to your site tools. Whoever's hosting your stuff, erase whatever if they make A records, which they will, just delete the A records. Easy breezy. Realtor right there, delete that. Okay, and also delete the TXT for the subdomain. See, you see this one right here? Delete that. Easy breezy. It takes just 2 seconds. Now we're gonna come up here into the DNS zone editor. Click CNAME. You see the CNAME right here? Type in the subdomain realtor and the cache. Oh, make sure to do 5 minutes. So it updates every 5 minutes, and just paste that value that you just copied. Create that. Go back. Make sure it's good. And we're gonna go back here. And we're just gonna wait like 10 seconds. Hold on. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, now it says DNA set could require up to 30 seconds. Hold on 1 second. It's verifying the records. Give it a few minutes, a few seconds, and bam, that's it. So now it's saying, hey, now we have this realtor.firewireads.com. Where do you want me to send it? To what funnel? So remember, we created the funnel, realtor.firewireads.com. What step? Just go to the home. Just it's gonna say the funnels have steps in it. Where the user goes. So just step 1. And then if there's some additional options here if you want to have a depot, but don't worry about that. Just link the domain real quick. That's pretty much it. Now you got to go make changes to the funnel. And this is the cool part. This is actually going to be making changes to the funnel here, and link domain. That is done. So when you come over here to realtor.firewireads.com, it's going to come over. Now this is the homepage for Firewire ads. But what we're going to do is we're going to make it specific to the audience that we're marketing to. So in this case, we're going to be selling SaaS, the Go High Level system, to realtors. So we want to speak directly to them. So that's why I made that subdomain, and that's why I recommend it for you, for your customers. So if you're reaching out to plumbers or you're reaching out to electricians for a certain product, type it plumbers. Or something like that. Then you can see which one is doing well. You can kind of do your analysis of what's selling, because you're going to have multiple funnels going. Some will do well and some won't. So let's go and just a couple of edits real quick, just so you can see how easy it is. So let's get going. You excited? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's good. All right, so let's go back. Let's go over here to funnels. Let's go to sites. Let's go to funnels. Let's open up that bad boy, realtor.firewireads.com. We are on the home page here. There is a couple of things here. Let's just see products. What products? I don't know if it came with the products. No, it didn't. So you got to add the products that you want to sell. So just the products are starter plan, okay, 3 products. No, just starter plan. This is how easy it is. These are just basically the products you're selling in that funnel. You want to add each product because it's in products. So we go pro plan, unlimited plan, pro plan, low plan. That's that. Save there. I think that's the 294. Oh, that's a pro plan. Okay, and then we have the unlimited plan and just unlimited. This is what's happening is that when I copied that funnel over, it didn't copy the products too. So you have to put the products back, it doesn't know if you want to sell these products on there. So now that's done. So everything will be working. But now let's go over to the home page real quick. Let's make some edits just real quick, just so you can see. Let's go to steps here. Funnels, blah, blah, realtor.firewireads.com. I want to go here. Now, you see where it says edit? You can go edit a new tab. So we open up a new tab right here. And yes, I've had a lot of coffee this morning, so bear with me, okay? Come on, folks, have a good time. This is cool stuff in marketing, We get to work at home, although we work 12, 15-hour days. It's ridiculous, but it's all good. It's coming up right here, and we're just going to make a couple of changes. Let's just say empowering businesses. Let's say, just real quick, empowering realtors with intelligent automation. Let's save that real quick and unlock the power of SaaS. Realtors won't know what that. So let's say unlock the power of an AI of I don't know, of oh my God, artificial intelligence in a CRM. Yeah, let's type that. Something like that, because they know it. The realtors know it that I'm a real estate broker too. And just click save. And this is a drag and drop feature of Go High Level. It's super simple to use. An 8-year-old kid could do it. So let's just go check that stuff out. Let's go over to Realtor. Remember, this is where we're at. You don't see the changes. Look at that. See? Now let's just refresh. Let's refresh that. Boom! Realtor for fire realtors. And unlocking out for a CRM bomb. The changes that we made were instant. We don't have to do a bunch, hire a video editor, anything like that. So within a few minutes, you created a funnel, set up the domain, and then you made some changes to the funnel. So we have a bunch of templates made. Use the link below if you want to get started in the system. I got free templates. I got a lot of stuff to do with real estate and automation that's already built, so you don't have to do anything. I will see you guys on next one. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and I'm going to the gym.
Hey guys, I'm Dennis here with Firewire Ads, and today we're going to be talking about ChatGPT and how to integrate it with your digital marketing efforts to really launch and really get your brand going. So let's get right in. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to find some topics that may be relevant and have a high demand and low supply. What that is, a lot of people are searching for it, and there's not a lot of those markets. Let's go take a look. The first topic is going to be Ubersuggest, and I have no affiliation. Ubersuggest.com here, and you don't really need to pay for it, but I have the paid account, but you don't need it. So I write for many different companies, including Home Supply. So let's just go and do something simple, nothing, just do a keyword overview. And let's say, for instance, you're a hairstylist. So hairstylist, let's just type that in English in the United States. We have 33,100 people searching for it a month. High demand, SEO difficulties on the high end. But let's look at some keyword ideas, and let me just try to make this bigger. So hairstylist near me, of course, that works out good. SD is the SEO difficulty. The lower the number, the better. So let's try to see 45 hairstylist chairs for sale. You selling hairstylist products, hairstylist for men near me, hairstylist art. Okay, ooh, we got and I'm not a hairstylist. We're just doing a random episode here. So right under hairstylist Barbie, it's saying, okay, what is doing well? This guy had 5,359. Let's take a look here. Okay, shopmattel.com had about, oh, look at this, 10 million views. They did very well. Barbie store here, baby doll. I really want to look what has to do with hair, a hairstyle. So let's take a look at that art. This is a hairstyle. He's a stylist, Barbie. Okay, so I mean, we could throw something out there, but let's try to get something about hair. Hairstylist for black hair. This is interesting. Okay, hairstylist for had 1,300 searches. The SEO difficulty is moderate, and the pay-per-click is very low, $1.25. So you can get it relatively pretty easy, just cheap. So this one says best hair salon for black hair. Let's just say this. Okay, so this one right here, black hairstylist for black hair. Generate content AI. This is gonna write the content for us, right in the Ubersuggest. So they have a connection with OpenAI and he already programmed. This is a little shortcut if you want to use Ubersuggest. What it's doing now is generating titles for us. The shorter the words, the better. 69 characters looks good. It's gonna generate the intro paragraph. And what it's gonna be doing is looking at other relative articles that have the same keyword, with intro is good, or you start finding, there's a few of them, you want to look through them, which are the best, but I find the first or second one usually are the best. And now it's going to generate the heading. Because remember, Ubersuggest is Neil Patel. He's like the SEO king, so if his AI is already programmed, man, it's way ahead of him. Anyways, heading pack 1, and you can have different headings, go through it, see which one you think is the best, of course. So with that one, here I have no affiliate. This is, you can just go on this own. I don't have a special link or anything like that. This is a free way for you to generate content pretty easily. And that's going to rank well. What we're doing, what they're doing is finding stuff that work, get better, and then what you can do is add images, add a podcast to it, add a recording. You could do, if you don't want to use your own voice, you can use AI voices from 11 Lab. A couple of things you can do. Okay, and that's it, folks. So it made you a few of them. Add this section, add more understanding. Look how beautifully written. They did a great job. And this was a paid service through Ubersuggest. It's so cheap. And so yeah, this guy really knows what he does. Now we can automate the entire process. This would be fine now for just a regular small business who wants to get their feet wet. So let's just say that Home Supply project. Now I want to do, this is your blog right here. So really all you would have to do is Control A, Control C, go over to your, if I was going to do So all you would do is go into your WordPress admin, go into post, click add new. Remember, we copied this that it gave, since it has that H1, what H1 is stands for headings, okay? H2. So you can just really just come over here, Control V that, and it should look perfect. It understands that. So let's just take the title. We'll put the title here, and we'll put it in the title. And we can just click save draft. Even though this is I still don't think that, perfect. Like, yeah, we have all of this stuff done. Now there is some stuff here that you should do. We'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about the keywords, the category. I see the categories here, the tag, and this is what we call meta information. So meta is like it's like Facebook, not really below, but like information that's not in a system know what's going on. It's like the meta information. Like when you take a picture, it has like your location, all this information that's below that with relevant. Yeah, it's called meta. Just know that, and the featured image will go here as well. And that's how easy it is to use ChatGPT, or in this case, we use Ubersuggest to create content. Now I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, and if you don't have ChatGPT.openai.com, you need an account, and you don't have to do a paid account. They have a free one. You can also use Bard, which is bard.google.com. That's 100 free too. There's not a paid service there. And so you're just gonna create on the left here, it says new chat, and like I have a paid account, so I can use, which is the most advanced one. But GP 3.5, this is great. Okay. Let's just say, for instance, we didn't have Ubersuggest to create the content, but we did have that topic, and that's the main thing. So you would just create me a blog about, and this gives us a little bit more in open parentheses. And what was that about? Hairstylist, like hairstyle, black hair, and I'm gonna. Now that's not it though. So we have to get more detail prompt. And what we're writing is a prompt, is a question. ChatGPT, they're gonna give it the more information, the more detailed that we are, the better the response. Now, so create me a blog about. So the second one I want you to write is what's the articles for. Write it for African for Black women. This is black. This is say I do service Black women. For Black women in Houston, who need a hairstylist, a new hairstylist. Now we moved for write the article. Who is the audience? Remember how in the previous class we talked about knowing your audience, so important. This is where perfect knowing your audience, who you're writing for, and because we can communicate directly with her. You can even give her a name, Sarah. So now I'm gonna say what tone do you want to write the blog? So I want to say write it in a friendly urban voice. Write it in a friendly urban city voice. With a female tone. Like let's pretend I am a female. We need to say write it from a perspective. From what perspective will ChatGPT write? Like, okay, so in this instance, I want to say write a perspective of a expert Black hairstylist born and raised Houston, Texas, who is 37 years old, Black female with 25-year experience in Black hair. We call it styling. So that's good. So we're giving some really detailed information with ChatGPT. So now I'm actually eager to see what kind of, comparing this one to comparing this blog to the last blog that Ubersuggest wrote. Now, the call to action. Now, every blog should have a call to action. And the call to action is going to be contact. The call to action is to to schedule the appointment. Schedule.myblackhair.com. This is all fictional. But that if I was representing a client like this, that's exactly what I would do. I would say schedule and whatever their .com is, so that people can go to there. It'll be connected to their calendar, make an appointment, and integrate it. There's no calling, there's nothing. They can even pay for the appointment right then and there and have a declaration that there's no refund. So now that we have, create me a blog about the trending topic that is doing well, Ubersuggest in Google, and we're going to be writing it for a certain audience, Black woman who needs a hairstylist in Houston area, and writing it in a certain tone, which is friendly, urban, city voice with a female tone that we are pretending that's who this client is, and writing from the perspective of an expert Black hairstylist born and raised in Houston, Texas, who is 37 years old and has 25 years hairstyling Black people's hair, which is cool. And then the call to action is what we want that person to do when they're reading the article is to schedule an appointment for their hair. Okay, so we did that with that. Now we have one more thing. So when you're writing a blog, you can mention famous people, and ChatGPT understands their writing style. So you can use the writing style of maybe of Tim Ferriss, if that was applicable, or maybe Tony Robbins or Mel Robbins. How about who would have writing? How about Alex Hormozy? With the writing style for Alex Hormozy, and for action, I think we have everything. We'll see what this produces. So let's get going. And that's fantastic. Still, look at that. So this one is actually perfect. Look at this. I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing out, but let's go with the first paragraph. What's good, ladies? It's your girl, whatever her name, let's say Sarah. Straight from the heart of our beloved Houston, right? This is how personal it is. We're going to bring you nothing but real talk when it comes to our glorious crown. Born, raised, and slaying, not staying, slaying as urban here for 37 beautiful years. Your sister, in style, has been wielding combs, shears, and flat irons since I was 12. Yep, that's a whole 25 years shaping, styling, and elevating our beautiful black hair. Doesn't that sound fantastic? Look at that. Sounds good. Looks good here. I'm looking for the call to action. And let's see if it hears. Okay, ready to turn heads, steal scenes, and affirm your royal status? Visit schedule.myblackhair.com. Woo, you go, girl. I like that. So this is one way, and I'm going to say hands down, ChatGPT really tore down Uber Suggest. But guess what? We can use both. Just because my opinion, we're not writing for my opinion. We're writing for what resonates with your audience. So put them both out there and post them and put them on a content. We have another video here that we did about posting content and using the software that we have at Firewire. Add that to auto repost on twice a week. So you can just really set it and forget it and let AI do its job. It'll take your blog posts and repost them with new fresh captions to the Facebook captions so that it looks good, man. So this is cool. I hope you like the class, and I'll see you on the next.
Hey guys, Alan over here with FirewireAds.com. Today we're going to be talking about opportunities. So an opportunity is when you get a new customer and you have to bring them along a journey, aka a sales funnel. So we got to bring that funnel, we bring that client in, maybe from a Facebook lead form, go into a little bit of engagement with phone and text, and then possibly over to a webinar. This is just an example, and then to an in-person meeting, into a closed sale. So this is how we bring a customer through a live journey. So let's get started. Okay, so we have leads coming in from Facebook. So immediately we're gonna do that. And let's define what the contact name, oh, that's actually an opportunity. We need to do a pipeline. Oops, made a little mistake there. Need some more coffee. Create new pipeline. So you went into pipelines, create a new pipeline. In this case, Realtor pipeline, Realtor Fire Inspire. Stage name is gonna be new. So just put this as a new lead at stage. We're gonna go to the second stage, SMS engagement, right? Phone call engagement, and then we'll do a webinar, closed sale. And this is just an example. You can change it. You can move these up or down. You can bring them, you can change it if the way you like. And we're gonna automatically move a client to each stage automatically, but with the system. So just hold on side. You don't have to move clients around. I'm gonna show you how to use automation, move them around, okay? All right, so Realtor Fire Inspire. Now we're gonna go back over here, and a Realtor Fast 5 is when a new opportunity comes in. Let's refresh this. Okay, so this is a new lead intake, the Fast 5. So we're gonna do right when a lead comes in, we're gonna create an opportunity. Opportunity's name is Realtor Fire Inspire. Then it's a new lead, of course, just came in. Contact name and opportunity, Realtor, just so I can see it. Realtor source is gonna be where it came from, Facebook or Instagram. The lead value is going to be $9.97. Status is open. That means we have not closed the sale yet. Allow opportunity to move to a previous stage. You can do that, but we're not going to do that for now. I'm going to save that. So as soon as a new lead comes, an opportunity will be made inside this pipeline as a new lead, and it'll be the contact, and the name of the opportunity will be contact name and realtors, just so we can see. You'll see how it works later on. Cancel that. Now we can also, we're gonna go ahead and assign, assign the user, and we're gonna assign this to me, and here just for that. I could, actually, I will move this. I wanna go move here, and then I wanna put that above the created opportunity, who this opportunity belongs to. Offer came confirmation. We're gonna send an email to this. So we're gonna say here, Congrats on claiming our offer. First name, the next step to redeem your offer is to book an appointment, blah, blah, blah. Here, offer claim SMS. Congrats on claiming. No, it's not an offer for this one. Hi, I'm just gonna say, hi, James. Have you ever, hi, James. I'm just gonna say a little bit more personal. Alan just received your request, no, your Facebook request, FB, or your real estate side action. Just something, minutes. This is gonna say 2 minutes. Did they reply? Yes or no? If the reply was positive, do yes. Book. If it was if it was no, then we will notify my specific person. Notification mess and about this and that they had a negative reply for some reason. Now, did they reply? No. Then call connect. We're gonna do an automatic call. Will be connected to my cell phone, connecting this person. First 5 minutes are going to be very important. You have a new lead, save this action. Timeout with value is not allowed. We can send an automatic voice drop, so we need to record. We don't want this. So we need to upload. So all you do is record something on your phone and then upload it to MP3. And I think we're gonna do so just real quick. So I'm using Audition, but you don't have to. You can just use your phone, upload it. So that's because I was gonna say record. Hey, this is Alan. I'm the real estate broker here and marketing pro, supposedly. Right? No, I'm not gonna. Let's do that over. Hey, just received a request about Tim's, getting more information about how Tim closed all these sales. 33 sales in just 11 months. It's fantastic results. I wanted to show you some secrets. I don't know if you have 5 minutes to talk about how we do things here. Absolutely not trying to sell you anything, just straight education, some tips and training, a way to give back. A way for me to give back to all the realtors that helped me in the past. So yeah, okay, so I made a quick little recording with my phone. Hey, I just received your request from Facebook and Instagram. But either way, just do it with your phone, upload it here, maybe we'll save it to your computer, and then upload. So I'm gonna save this action. And what's gonna happen is a voicemail is gonna be dropped right into their, it won't ring their phone, it's just gonna leave a voicemail. So it's a ringless voicemail. And wait one day. Now we can make another call. We can do a task notification here, just so it doesn't, just so it doesn't slip through the add a task. And what we're gonna do is put the contact's name, contact, full name, realtor, follow up, lead, follow up, just so it doesn't fall through the cracks. Assigned to me. And due in 1 day, just so we can. So this is gonna add a task here. We wanna make sure we don't let it fall through the crack. Save that. So let's go over this workflow real quick. New lead just comes in from Facebook. Let's assign a trigger. Trigger is gonna be something that pulls the gun to make this thing fire off. So the trigger is Facebook lead form submitted. And we could say here, and what is the lead form? In the form we have decided in the class before is the Realtor Form 1. Converted, I don't know what that is. We will add another one, add another form, in form V1, save that. We can add another trigger, so just in case it goes from another place. So add form, lead form submitted, in form. We want this just because it's converted, you never know. High level, I'm sorry, the Firewire ads, create ads, forms, a copy of it. So, it just integrates with Facebook. So I want to make sure if any of these two forms are submitted, it fires this workflow. We'll go over this workflow, assign it to a user, which is me, creates an opportunity, the new lead, and it has an open status. Wrote a name, fire, inspire, new lead. He's in the new lead stage. So here's the pipeline. Here's the stage. If you wanted to put him into engagement, you could. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about that in a second. Opportunities created $1,000. That's what we sell that package for realtors. And we sent them an email, location, name. I don't want to put the location. I actually want to put my name. And we could put here a user's name, so it can be dynamic when you start to scale. User first name, at the location, email, from email, more personal. User, which is the person it's assigned to. 33 sale, real estate, contact, James. The next step to book an appointment. In fact, we don't have to put the calendar. We can do our trigger link. We can go here, calendar link. That let us know signature of the user. We'll save this. Now, did they reply to the SMOs? They reply positive, booking a link, and since they replied positively, we're going to go ahead and do an opportunity, update opportunity. So the Realtor Fire Inspire, and now that he's replied SMS engagement, we have now moved this lead into an engagement stage. Save, booking link. Now, when they fire this link off, when they do book a calendar, we can move him into the webinar stage of he created an account and moving this him along. So send a voicemail, call, connect. We could do an if statement here, but we're not going to do it. Make this nice and simple. Go here, and now we're going to just click publish. This will take it from testing to publish here. Now, a couple of things when you're working with the FireWire system. The settings, if you're testing, you want to always click allow reentry and make sure to turn this off. Two people in the same getting the message over and over and over. You don't want that, so just turn that off. And of course, there's a mark as read as you send your own message. You don't want to see it all in your conversation tab. Okay, new lead intake 5, and that's about it. I hope you guys like this. The FireWire system automation when a new lead comes in and then assigning them to an opportunity. So we did a few things. We actually went over here to opportunities and take a look. Now we have new lead, SMS engagement, phone engagement, webinar, and closed sales. So we need to add a couple of workflows as the phone engagement occurs. A connected call occurs, we move them to phone engagement as they book a webinar, and then they need to go here, and of course to the closed sale. But we're going to talk about that in the next class. Then we went over to automations, and we created a new workflow in intakes workflow, the new lead tech fast 5, which connects the call, messages, and emails, because the first 5 minutes are so critical when it comes in. And this is how you make money and scale as a business. See you on the next one.